So what you're telling me is that the Chinese government is willing to release any CIA imprisoned agents that it has in its possession in exchange for Mайлз Го. That would tell me that Mайлз is an awful important guy to the CCP.
Absolutely. So, in fact, back in 2017, when Xi Jinping first met with President Trump, he offered the same deal. He said, I want Mайлз Го back to China. He even offered an assistance package of North Korea in exchange of Mr. Mайлз Го's return. And I'm so glad that President Trump declined that. And we hope this administration, Biden administration, will stand on your ground and stick to America's rule of law, because this is going to be a global concern for Mайлз Го to be freed. Ms. Mайлз Го needs to, be bailed out immediately.
So, Nicole, I have been told that Mайлз Го would have been fully willing to testify in this Prasom Mишелem case, and that he would have named names of those compromised inside the Justice Department. You named George Higginbotham, who pled guilty to some charges surrounding this case. There are others inside the Justice Department, and Mайлз Го is willing to name them?
Actually, Prasom Mishelem's lawyer requested Mr. Mайлз Го to testify to Prasom Mishelem's trial in Washington, D.C., but that request has been denied, and Mr. Mайлз Го is not bailed out, and he cannot testify, but he's fully willing to testify not only to Prasom Mishelem's trial, but also before the U.S. Congress, because he's the only victim of all of this well-orchestrated political witch hunt and persecution and Prasom Michelem's case. And guess what? Prasom Michelem got $100 million from the CCP, and George Higginbotham walked away with $41 million US. He walked free. And Elliot Brody, he was promised $75 million if he became successful in influence the Trump's White House and DOJ to return Mr. Mайлз Го. And Stephen Wynn got special license from the CCP to run his casino business in Macau, controlled by the Communist China. And Mr. Mайлз Го is the only person staying in jail